Up the floor ahead for Rasmussen. A catch in deep. Rasmussen bodies his way back, able to clear Connor Hollenbeck out of there. And stolen away, Brody Robury. Up ahead, home run ball to Colton Mitchell for the lay-in in transition. He nearly found a way to cut through the Idaho State defense. Robury, the high catch, out to Rasmussen for three. Oh, not short this time. Triple for Jackson Rasmussen. He's got 7 early.
We're seeing
active turnover for Idaho.
Yeah, we're seeing active hands on both sides. We've seen it here, and you're seeing Brickner show his athleticism.
Takes it the other way, and a finger roll off the steal for Isaiah Brickner.
From Vandergreen, he's been taking multiple dribbles. This time just catches and goes right into it, and a beautiful hook shot.
Robury's got a little space, and he puts it in. Count the basket.
There from Hollenbeck, having to move the bigger Robury, getting himself right to the top of that charge line for a hook.
Mitchell around the screen, splashes the three. Robury gets a couple rebounds for his credit that time down. Mitchell showing the handles on Guerra, pulls up mid-range. Wow, that's next level for Colton Mitchell. Floor, 6 of 13 for Idaho State, and they have it stolen away by Pico Johnson.
And how many times have we seen that? 6 turnovers as you see Trey Blasingame launch one and keeps the hot streak going for the Vandals. I'm down with it.
Caleb Vandergreen picks up the foul. Colton Mitchell, wow, just gets it over the hand of Etchison to Johnson for three.
You can see now here we're seeing some full court pressure from Idaho State, trying to mix it up, catch Idaho off guard.
Pico Johnson, wow, quick little burst. Colton Mitchell behind the back pass. Jackson Rasmussen on the backside for three. Brickner picks up a Robury screen. Rasmussen's had 10 already in this first half. Oh, what a cut. Finger roll at the rim.
Washington, he did a lot of that. He works so well in that 15-foot range, has great touch and great length.
Colton Mitchell to Brody Robury. Now Isaiah Brickner. Backside open for the slam for Isaiah Brickner. Fadeaway, Hollenbeck, that rattles out. Blasingame up, wants to run, has it popped by Guerra, but Robury up ahead to Mitchell. Zings one to Rasmussen. Oh, misses the lay-in, but the follow-up for Isaiah Brickner. Otten misses it high. Rasmussen up ahead. Brickner just beats the defense, and he tomahawks it. He's fouled as well. Count it, Isaiah Brickner, little showtime.
Look at there from Otten. He bumps off Colton Mitchell and then hits the righty hook over Brody Robury.
Out to Mitchell for three. Oh, Idaho is feeling it.
Yeah, good job there from Keel, staying active with that play. Unable to come up with the first one, but keeps his ground and footing.
To the corner, Mitchell for three. Formidable presence right on Hollenbeck's shoulder. Jackson Rasmussen driving for Idaho and finishing for Idaho. Jackson Rasmussen wants to operate again. Putting the shoulder down. Rasmussen sticking with it, steps to his left and lays it in. Mitchell finds Brickner. Up ahead, Rasmussen, who has all 4 Idaho points to start the second half. Mitchell, step back, three. Mitchell, splash!
Keel knocking down one before that immediate timeout, now coming out and knocking down another. Starting to see this, but as
seas parted for Jackson Rasmussen. Count the basket. Track meet now. Trey Blasingame cutting ahead. Isaiah Brickner finds him for the easy lay-in.
Yeah, I just thought about it for a second there and hesitated. Looked like he could have just put it off the glass and made it a little bit easier for himself.
Jack Payne now triggers the three, and he connects. So they've already had that many in 10 minutes here in the second half. It's a great point. Colton Mitchell drives. Circles it underneath for Miles Clapper with a corner pocket three. Mitchell with the rebound up to Clapper. Clapper spins it back for Joba. Trailer three, banked in for Seth Joba. Idaho State's now outscored Idaho in the second half, but the Vandals had 30 points of padding at the break. Pico Johnson fade away at the free throw line swish. Etchison misses the three, ball batted by Patterson, but into the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell looking to get to the 20-point mark. Oh, instead, it's a behind-the-back pass to Rasmussen.
With a 30-point lead with 4 minutes left.
Jackson Rasmussen He's been the leading scorer for Idaho with 21 points. He gives it to Trey Blasingame, counted against the harm. For the first time since 1969, King Spud has its home in Moscow. As you see King Spud right there with Colton Mitchell. He's the player of the game. We'll talk about that more in the postgame as well. As the Vandals celebrate this rivalry win with bragging rights in the Gem State.
And we're back here in Moscow, Idaho, 99-69 win. We're sitting here with Coach Alex Pribble, the head coach of Idaho. Coach, you've had struggles with Idaho State in the past. Early this season, last year, we're unable to come up with a win. Dominating fashion. You guys put a full 40 together. Just talk about how it feels.
Yeah, I'm just really proud of these guys. You know, I think they've consistently been battling and staying true to the process. And this is what happens when you just keep chopping wood and you keep getting better. These kind of results will come. You know, I think the group has been a bit inconsistent at times this year. So to put a stretch like this, of 40 minutes of basketball in front of our home crowd, just means a lot. Very proud of them.
Yeah, and that was the key to the game for me, was consistency. Talking with your staff, it just feels like it hasn't come together all at once. And today it was something special. The sharing of the ball was impressive.
Yeah.
Your players just seem to show unselfishness consistently. And just talk about that feeling and that vibe, and especially coming off a Thursday where it just wasn't your best performance.
Yeah, well, that's when we're at our best. You know, when the guys share the basketball and they make each other better and it's a team shot, it's not an individual shot, that's when our offense is really going. And we just preached to them over the past 24 hours, be in attack mode, trust the work you put in, you know, play together. And I thought they came out of the gates and did a really good job with that. So, you know, everything for us is about gaining momentum down the stretch, gaining momentum heading into the Big Sky tournament. I think this is a good step in the right direction.
All right, we got to talk about it. I saw a special moment there late in the game. Brody Roberry checks out of the game, 1,000-point score. Talk about Brody Roberry and his impact on this program.
Special kid, right? He's really helped us take the next jump as a program. You know, Idaho kid, Idaho native. He gets to score his 1,000th point in Idaho in front of these friends, in front of his friends and family. It's just really special. You know, I wish I could have coached him for more years. It kind of feels like we have. You know, we have such a strong relationship, and he's such a big part of this program. It feels like he's been here for more than 1 year. But just a great young man. A guy you root for.
All right, last one. Colton Mitchell, player of the game, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and the big one for me, only 1 turnover.
That's right. You know, obviously this is an emotional game for Colton, having been, you know, at Idaho State for a year. And at times that emotion has kind of led him astray. Tonight, he channeled it in the right way. He was so focused and so disciplined. His shot selection was terrific, and he was really, really active defensively. He was in the gaps. He got a lot of deflections. He just did a really good job on the defensive end. So it was really a complete game for Colton. I'm proud of him.
Thank you, Coach. Go celebrate with your team, and, you know, big one coming up on Thursday.
Thank you. Go Vandals.